Watch about dog, SK New heard this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocherase, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha! Yeah, someone on for the food from we young, from we day, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Trick Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it? All right, greetings and good morning. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I'm your host this morning. My name is Man. I hope you're having a top morning and that you're celebrating life as usual. It's a great gift and we celebrate life and we give thanks for every day because life is not guaranteed to anyone. We can be here today and gone tomorrow. And when you live in a society when, just for all different kinds of reasons, people take their last breath. When you rise in the morning, you look to the hills from whence cometh your help. Your help comes from the Lord, the one who made the heavens and the earth. He's a keeper, and the one that keeps you. He never slumbers. He never sleeps. So in everything, give thanks because this is the will of the Almighty God in Christ Jesus concerning you. All right, we are unafraid to testify of the goodness of the Lord and to testify of the good life that we live in spite of all of life's challenges. All right, I want to welcome you to I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, thanks to all our subscribers, thanks to the sponsors of this video, Launch Legacy, and the Risk Seek Legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA. Visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. Also, Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. Prestige Finance, they are located in Linstead, St. Catherine, right? And they're offering you loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars, no processing fee, same day processing, and 0 to 4% interest rate. All right. So, want to give you some update as it relates to champs. Now, many persons were so caught up in what was happening in the finals of the Class 1 100 meters and the Class 1 100 meters for boys and for girls that they probably missed what happened in the Class 2 100 meters for girls. And in that race, excellent run by Karika Hill of Heidel. She did a record erasing the old mark. She did 11.16. Her time in Class 2 was faster than the times in Class 1. Though in Class 1, we have the world junior champion, Tina Clayton, who won that. All right, but here's what. One race, the Class 2 race was done with a positive wind, meaning the wind was behind them, right? So they never, right? So that kind of caused them. It is legal, so the record is broken. But in the Class 1 100 meters, they had the wind coming in their faces, so the time was slower. But it is commendable that we have Class 2 athletes running 11.16, right? And then we had three. We had Tia, and Brianna Liston. I think that has been the race so far of champs. I mean, the class 100 meters, though we had the record in class 2. We also saw Brian Lavelle just beating not even the favorite, really, because the favorite is the KC captain, the speed doctor. He stumbled in the beginning, but his teammate Newbie put up a valiant, tremendous, a great performance. Fought all the way and was just nipped on the line by Brian Lavelle of Edwin Allen in the boys' class 100 meters final. Some good races. Also liked Bramel of Calabar in the class 3 boys. Great race for him as well. We also saw Mark Anthony Miller in class 2 for JC. Tremendous run by him as well. So I mean, the sprint factory keeps churning and producing great sprinters in our country. And what I love to see is that the athletes are doing less. I think this is important because over the years, I have always said our school track and field program burns out a lot of the athletes. Burn them out real bad, right? Yep. And so the fact that they are now doing less events, you look at the Clayton sisters, they will not be in the 200 meters because they said, listen, the season ends in August. We have up until August. I like the fact that the athletes are being managed better because too many of our athletes, I believe, at champs and the high school calendar and the collegiate level, overseas, they do so many races. By the time they become pro, their bodies have injuries all over. So I'm so happy to see that some wise decisions are being made. All right. I see someone trying to get me into a football conversation, but one done. MUFC 45, stay away. You're not going to tempt me. I'm telling you, not discussing any football because I'm not a Chelsea fan. All right. So congratulations to Karika Hill. Now, the point standard are very, very, very interesting. All right. Because Calabar has looked unlike the Lions that they have always been so far in champs, and JC doesn't seem like they will offer enough competition to Kingston College unless there are some major hiccups and hurdles and troubles. Then I think like KC and Edwin Allen are going to run away with the title. I think by day 2 we may know our winners of champs, but on the boy side and on the girl side. I think by the end of the finals, the 400 meters finals tonight, we will know if any school can come close to KC and JC. This is how superior KC on the boys' side look and Edwin Allen on the girls' side looks. So when you look at the girls' standing, for example, at this point, Edwin Allen have 76 points. Second is Heidel on 54. That's a 22-point margin already on the first day. All right. St. Diego is next on 48. Homewood are on 35. I think like Homewood are going to fall down the ranks. I think they may finish. I think Immaculate may climb above them at end of champs, right? Immaculate is on 24, Camperdown 19, Woolmer's Girls on 17, Petersfield on 10, Excelsior 9, and St. Mary and St. Catherine are tied on 8 points in 10th place. So let me say it. Edwin Allen, they lead the girls standing on 76 points. With Heidel in second place on 54 and St. Diego 48. Homewood Technical are in 4th and 35, and Immaculate in 5th on 24. On the boys table, it's a 17-point difference between first and second place. Of course, Kingston College leads the table with 68 points, followed by Jamaica College, 51 points, St. Jago, 28 points, St. Elizabeth Technical in 4th on 23 points, Wolmer's Boys in 5th on 18 points, Calabar all the way down in 6th place on 17 points, Herbert Morrison 15 in 7th, Edwin Allen 13 in 8th, Clarendon College, they have 10 points in 9, and Magotty High, they are on 9 points in 9th. And so, I think the Calabar team, they are reconstructing, they are fixing, they are rebuilding, and so that is why you see the program the way that it is. I think they're going to probably fall out of the top 3 and could possibly end up in 5th position. For today's event, you have the preliminaries of the long jump. For Class 1 boys, you have as well, today you'll have the javelin throw open for girls, and that's the preliminaries. You have the 400 meters prelim for girls, Class 3, Class 2, yes, and then you have the boys Class 3. Then you have the shot put will be on today. You have the 400 meters boys, Class 2 again. Then you have the long jump girls, and then they take a break at 11:31 for the afternoon session, which begins at 2 p.m. with the long jump and the discus. And oh no, I think I'm giving you oh my God, I think I'm giving you yesterday's schedule. Going to give you what's going on today. Sorry about that. That was yesterday's schedule. Yes, so Mark Anthony Miller, 10.76. He is a Class 2 boys champion. Tina Clayton, Class 1 girls champion, 11.23. All right. So good. Karika Hill, again, she won. So good running here at Champs, and yes. So I love what I'm seeing. I'm glad that we're still producing athletes. If you would remember as well that we had 1 year when there was no champs, right? And not only that we had no champs, but we had champs without spectators last year. And so it's good to see the youngsters out. And being able to participate. And win. The Calabar Bramwell, I mean, he was surprised in the Class 3 100 meters by the Herbert Morrison High School Tavane Stewart. I think that has been the biggest surprise, because Wade of KC and Bramwell of Calabar were the corporate era champions, and they tied. They had the same time, 11.05, I believe, was their time coming into champs, and they were defeated by the Western champion of Herbert Morrison, who won the Class 3 100 meters. So Brian Lovell, his time was at 10.25 seconds. That's his winning time. So yep. So some good races, good stuff going on. So yes, people, if you can go out and support the athletes, champs is going on. It's a big thing on the track and field calendar. We also have the Carifta games that are coming up at the, after Easter, and those will be held as well at the National Stadium. But there are some other big events coming on and coming up. So if you can, go out and support the young athletes, get a ticket, please go and support them. Go and support them. All right. So this morning's activity, we have 110 meter, the Castellan final. We have the triple jump for boys, class 1 preliminary. We have the shot put for boys. In class 2, we have discus throw. We have the 200 meters for class 4, girls, and high jump as well, class 4. And these are the events for today. We'll have the, we'll also, the 200 meters will be on. Just let me just give you the events, and then they'll take a break for the afternoon session. Yes, and in the afternoon session, you'll have the high jump, long jump, the 4x1 relay preliminaries, and then you have the javelin throw. So those are the events that are going to be on. Don't move. We have some more details and updates for you. We're going to take a commercial break. This is a new way. This is a new day on I Am Sure Sports. Trust me, it's good.
Watch about dog, SK New hear this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, we cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Rios, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha! Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from we there, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.
All right, so that's your champs update. Now, I've got a couple of calls asking me about some interview or a discussion or an argument, and let me just give my thought. I will say this. And this is all I'm going to say on the matter, and I'll say this only once. At the end of everything all, if you're intelligent and you're smart, ask yourself, in the eyes of the people globally, the people who watch things from FIFA, the footballers who desire to play for Jamaica from England, from the United States, from Canada, people in Japan, people all over the world, people who want to come and purchase young players in Jamaica, transfer them to club. In their eyes, how did what we do show them anything that would make them have any desire to have any interaction with anyone at all involved in any form of sport in Jamaica? That's a question we need to ask. That's what I'll say on the matter. I'll say this to you all. You never know who is watching you. And it's always easier to fall off the mountaintop than to get up there. Life is short. Could be here today and be gone tomorrow. What will you be remembered for? So my question is, if someone, a scout or agent, a player in the EPL, in the MLS, the Scottish Premier League, in Spain. Watch that video. Would they have any desire to be involved in anything concerning the sport in Jamaica? If someone from Adidas, from Nike, from Puma, watch that. That is how we're going to represent our country. We complain about mainstream media. I've heard them. Oh, all we portray of Jamaica is all the negative. Look at all the good things happening. Why every night we have crime on our news programs? And so the opportunity has been afforded to many of us to vlog, to create a space where we can share sporting content. And there are so many primary school players, prep school players, female football academies, male football academies being set up in Jamaica, coaching courses, corner leagues being played. Communities that were torn by crime have started playing football. Right? All of these things. And what we choose to portray every day is what's worse about us. Let me say it this way. I'm not here to criticize anyone, but I'll tell you this. I refuse to allow my platform to be depicted or to depict Jamaica at any level that kind of way. So I take personal responsibility for what happens. And I cannot and will not entertain anything that seeks to highlight only what is wrong in the country that I love. Whether it be sport or entertainment or politics. I can still vent my frustration. I can still vent my disappointment. But I refuse to be disrespected publicly or to be disrespectful to others publicly. Because for every action, there is a equal reaction. And life has consequences. And the seeds we sow today, we will reap what we sow. We will reap more than we sow. And we will reap later than we sow. I would say to the parties involved at all levels, I was so disappointed. I was told about it because I didn't know. And when I saw what was happening, I came off. So I don't know the fulsomeness of everything. But what I'd say is, check yourself. Watch that again. And see if that is how you want to be represented as a person. You can be right and not be disrespectful. You can be right and not be rude. Is that how you want grandkids, great-great-grand to remember you? Because 30 years from now, these videos will still exist. These videos will still exist. They will become point of references. So I ask you, if you think in any way your conduct, however you participated, either by commenting, hosting, talking, arguing, if you think you did or said anything, that is not a representation of the real person you are. Apologize. Not to me, but to the persons who would have been listening or who will hear about this. Imagine if some of your actions were taken by someone and just played all over the place without context. Imagine if someone said, okay, you know what? I'm going to help this person. And then someone just took up some photo, some picture, a clip from what was done and said, and just played without context. And an opportunity is lost. Jamaica is not the best place. I will confess that we have high levels of corruption in every area of society. And the truth is, predominantly, just worldwide, people are self-centered and self-focused. Simply mean that people always seek their interests above the interests of others. What benefits them? It's a global phenomenon. It's not new to us. All of us are like that. But I refuse to believe that what was evident is last night and seen and shown is a true reflection of Jamaica and Jamaicans. I challenge subscribers to platform. I challenge you to really, I'm not here casting blame, but I challenge you to take yourself away from anything that seeks to discredit, devalue, and disenfranchise people. So I have looked into the mirror, because before I look out the window, I look in the mirror. And the person I can first change is me. And what I control is what happens on I Am Sure Sports. And I will continue to ensure, to the best of my ability, that what we do at all times shows and gives the highest level of respect to every human being, even those who are failing miserably. Because all of us are prone to the same actions of every other man we see, if not for the goodness of the Almighty. So I decided that I'll just share this and give my thoughts and leave it alone. After this, I have no comments and no questions to answer. I answer by my actions. I am Manning's man. This is I Am Sure Sports. Again, I thank all my subscribers, persons who view, persons who comment, persons who share, persons who support the platform. I value your life and your well-being above your views and you hitting a like button. You are more important than what you do. Have yourself a blessed day. Until we meet at 12, where we will be talking with Crystal from Talawa TV about our regular girls team. I'm over and I'm out. No doubt.